Alyssa Wong and Minkyu Jung team Aphra up with another form of flame as the Doctor meets with Sana Starros in order to track down the High Republic era engine she has been sent to find by Dominant Tag, but the Unbroken Clan's involvement puts a hamper on her plans. Alyssa Wong continues her very fun adventure that ties in nicely with the new High Republic era Lucasfilm and Marvel have been building, while also connecting it up to books like the Bounty Hunters series by Ethan Sachs and even movies like Solo, as Aphra and Sana play detective and track down a fellow smuggler. I enjoyed Aphra wasn't the only main character of the book, and we are getting more of just Lucky and his brother and the problems they have to deal with in the underworld of Canto Bight, which I love feels totally different from the usual hut-run underworld we've seen on Nar Shaddaa and Tatooine. It feels higher class, which is fitting being we are on a casino planet filled with the rich and powerful. Rakura also being used as the main villain of the book is quite fantastic, especially as someone who read her introduction and previous exploits in the Bounty Hunters book, and again it's a great tie for the upcoming War of the Bounty Hunters. Alyssa also briefly dived into Aphra's complicated web of relationships, and I really liked how she doesn't want to confront the past ones and wants to sort of wipe them away and kind of hide behind her charm and humour, especially when it comes to talking about Tolvan, which was a really great reference to the previous book with Kieran Gillen and what he did with that character. I would absolutely love to see Tolvan make a reappearance in this book somewhere, since it would be great for Aphra to have to deal with that and actually have that in the foreground of the story for once. Minkyu Jung also takes over as the artist for the rest of the arc and does a pretty great job highlighting Alyssa's character drama as well as the exciting action at the end portion of the issue. It was fun seeing Lady Proxima again since she had a great design and I really liked her role in Solo, however brief it was. And I just loved that they included the burn scar she actually got from Han when he attacked her. It's details like that I really like when artists include on previously established characters. Dr. Aphra issue 7 was a great continuation of the Engine Job storyline, tying in things established from the High Republic, Bounty Hunters, and even Solo to craft a fun adventure for Aphra and her friends and enemies. I'm going to give this issue an 8 out of 10. Dr. Aphra issue 7 heads to Corellia, where Sana Starros tells herself the drop-off that she was just part of could have taken half the time had Remy held his tongue, knowing once her ship maintenance is over, she's getting out of this place. Returning home, she finds someone outside, pulling her blaster on Aphra, who knows with a welcome like this, she's beginning to think Sana missed her. Sana isn't too happy to see the woman, knowing she was still kicking around the galaxy, asking why she's there. Aphra heads inside, where she comments on Sana's less than stellar apartment. As she looks for some tea mugs, Sana tells her not to touch anything, asking how Aphra knew she was on Corellia, telling the woman not to lie. Aphra says that she sliced a couple of databanks and stole some shipping records. She tells Sana she's been tracking down an artifact and she bets it's passed through Corellia on a smuggler's ship, so she needs info from a local, hoping that Sana will introduce her to Lady Proxima. Sana refuses to do such a thing, asking why Aphra thought so, but Aphra says that it's because she loves her. Sana grabs her, throwing her out of the apartment, as Aphra says that if she does this one thing, she will leave her alone for good. Sana, however, slams the door closed on her face, as in Tag space, just Lucky finds his contract has been terminated thanks to Ronan Tag being dead, so there's no need for his services anymore. Lucky tries to get Lapin to give him something else, but the man says the forms have already been processed. He takes his leave as Lucky's crew arrives, asking if everything is okay, but Lucky says everything is fine, asking if Tucker has heard from Pac. The Mon Calamari knows he's in the casinos again, as Pac continues to gamble away his credits in a Canto Bight casino. Lucky comes to see his brother, finding him on a losing streak. He sees that Pac has a black eye, asking what happened, so Pac explains that when Delphis is getting impatient and she wants her money back, but he doesn't have it, not yet anyway, but once his luck turns around, he will. Lucky says that he will take care of it, knowing that it's just them and someone needs to clean up after him. Lucky goes to see Wen, finding the leader of the sixth kin in her shop. The alien thought that Lucky went respectable, but knows trash always floats back to shore. Wen wants to have a look at the boy, knowing that he's lost weight, wondering if Ronan is treating him poorly. Lucky says he's there for Pac, whose debt is very substantial, so Wen wonders how he plans on paying it back. Lucky says the same as always, asking if she's got a target in mind. Wen finds it good to have Lucky back in the clan, welcoming the assassin home. On Corellia, Sana opens the door to find Aphra still there, learning she stayed outside all night and now she has some sweet roll rolls from the bakery down the street. Aphra hands them over, saying that she bribed one of the urchins who tried to take one of her belts to go and steal them for her, saying he could keep his hands if he went and got them for her. Sana knows she herself is being bribed now, and Aphra doesn't deny it, hoping it's working. Later at the den of the White Worms, Aphra is introduced to Lady Proxima, who isn't impressed with seeing Aphra again, demanding to know why she is there. Sana wonders why she needed an introduction, but Aphra says she lied since she never would have seen her had she known Aphra was the one wanting the meeting. Proxima knows that she should have torn her to shreds, but Aphra says not to be too hasty, retrieving a rare and priceless Lengalese life-fastening bracelet, offering it up to the worm. Proxima accepts the token, asking what the doctor wants. Aphra says that she's tracking an artifact and might have passed through the planet on a smuggler's ship, showing Proxima a hologram of the ancient engine. Proxima knows it well, knowing that she has seen it and didn't know what it was initially, and had she never would have let it leave the planet. She says a smuggler named Romy brought it to her and sold it on to Deruit. Sana is shocked to learn that her crewmate was behind this, with Proxima being impressed that he's still alive, since they aren't the only ones asking about the engine, as the Unbroken clan is as well, and they don't like competition. Elsewhere, the Unbroken clan's General Vakura beats Remy, demanding he tell her where the engine is. Remy says that he's told her everything as her men return, having found his ship and how it was with another smuggler at the fish market, knowing it was Sana Starros. Sana and Aphra meanwhile watch the Unbroken clan from an alley, knowing Remy is good as dead. Remy sells Sana out to Vakura, who stabs the man with her knife, killing him as she tells her men to find Starros, since she can tell them the rest. Aphra watches Vakura leave with Remy's datapad, which Sana knows they need. Aphra has an idea, taking the bracelet out of her coat that she was going to give to Proxima and throwing it down the alley. The ring begins beeping and then soon explodes, taking the woman's speeder and her men out. Sana realizes the bracelet wasn't as priceless as Aphra sold it as, wondering how long it took Aphra to paint the detonite rings. Aphra says she did it last night, grabbing the datapad from the unconscious Vakura, who soon wakes up, pulling a blast on Aphra, but Sana shoots it from her hand, grabbing Aphra and escaping as more Unbroken clan members arrive, giving chase after the women. Aphra pulls out more rings, throwing them behind her and blowing up the alley, causing rubble to fall and block their escape. The women make it back to the Vault Cobra, where Sana says that they need to get off planet now since the clan is now after her as well, knowing the Unbroken clan is the most dangerous syndicate on Corellia and Vakura isn't going to let this go. Aphra isn't listening, however, slicing into the datapad, although she finds Remy to be a very boring person in addition to being an idiot. However, soon she disregards that entirely, wondering how Sana feels about a scenic tour, knowing girls love battlefields. With a sigh, Sana takes the ship into hyperspace to their destination, knowing it's not like she has anything better to do.